So we're at the Huffman building, but we've also called it the David building, or where are we?
So we are at the Huffman Blocks building.
Okay.
Was the original. It was kind of a nickname, but it stuck. The Huffman family funded the development of this.
As in?
The Huffman family of Dayton.
Yeah.
So when the fire blocks was before it was called the fire blocks, but after it burned down,
right,
it was being rebuilt. This was one of the first large format buildings to be funded. The Huffman family funded it.
Okay.
So it was called the Huffman Block. So it's one big building, occupies the entire center of the block. And then each individual bay is technically its own parcel.
Okay.
And those parcels were named after the different businesses that were in it, which are names you're familiar with. So there used to be the Sims door, and the Patterson door, and the Kettering door, and different businesses that were in here. But the Huffman building is the historic name of these 10 parcels that are one large block. So it went through a phase where the large ownership was a family called David. It was known as David for a while. Like anything else in the district, we're going back to the historical names if we can.
Yeah.
So we're in the Huffman Block building, and we're going to go in here and walk through a maze and see what we can find.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm ready. Hey, wait, what is this? This looks like a safe, man. Is this the basement?
It is.
Okay.
And so we're in one of 5 original stairwells and elevator bays that run up and down the building.
Okay.
And there are a few of these doors that still exist, and they are heavy format doors, but that goes down into a basement, which we can go explore as well. It is interesting, creepy, fantastic.
I can't wait. Let's go to the top. We'll come back.
Let's go to the top.
All right. So this is spooky. Is this the Psych Ward?
It was a mental health facility. Yes.
Oh,
Psych. Yeah. Yeah. And like anything else, a lot of the most recent tenants, which were anywhere from early 80s up to early 90s, when they left, they just left.
They just left.
And like I said, it's like a maze. You can keep going through.
Oh,
if we
it
go
just
through
goes and
go up again, there's old hospital beds laying around. There's parts that have been demoed. You can see some of the historic actual structure of the building if we go to the far bay.
Okay.
So it's just a matter of working your way through these old buildings. They've been configured in a way for their last use that was very of the time. Low ceilings, small rooms, lots of hallways.
Okay.
And if it's a mental health facility, it probably was designed intentionally so it was hard to get out of.
So when I was a kid, I always got it wrong. Like I'd fall and you play dead. Like when I play dead, my tongue would always go the wrong way. Like gravity wouldn't work. Like I'd be like dead like. When it should be like. This is fantastic. I love this.
It is. There are a lot of great
views,
rooftops.
man.
Yeah. And depending on where we are, you can see all of downtown Dayton.
Yeah.
It's a large rooftop. The floor plate, this building is over 120,000 square feet. The floor plates are about 24,000 square feet. So that's the size of this rooftop. And
it's huge.
So if you look this way, that's the
we
Elks
were just
building.
in there.
We were just in there. Center City beyond us, and then more of the central business district looking this way. So,
what's this tote? What's this building?
This building next door is the Oriole Studios building. So this is currently a residential building that we don't own. Garrett, who's another developer, owns this building and is a great supporter of downtown Dayton. So that building is fully occupied residentially right now. And it marries up to this building. The floors line up. There's one smaller building right next to it as well. And that completes the end of the corridor.
Okay.
And then to the right of us is the Leisenberger building, which is the pawn shop.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's check out something else.
What do you want to see?
Let's go downstairs.
Yeah, the basement.
All right.
So we're walking through right now one of the 5 stairwell and elevator bays in the building.
Okay.
We saw when we were on the roof, we were standing between a couple of them, but they're equidistant from each other.
Okay.
And the spaces.
This trash can is fantastic.
Yeah.
Drinking what defense? Department of Defense drinking water.
There's all kinds of interesting stuff to be found down here. So right now, behind us is the middle of the block between 3rd and 2nd Street.
Okay.
And then we're looking now back towards 3rd Street. There's a wall that's been furred up there, so we can walk back through here and go around. But you'll get the idea, if this whole thing was opened back up, how much space is down here to be used.
Wow.
That when it's clean is not quite so creepy.
Well, Jeremy, this has been fantastic. What a great tour, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you can see it.
I'm really glad.
Yeah.
I appreciate this.
Yeah.
Dude, whoa, man. You have a phone booth?
Of course.
Dude, let's Bill and Ted style. To the next adventure, bro. To the next place.
You first.
All right, man.
You gotta suck it in.
Whoa, dude. Whoa, dude.
That was most excellent.
Oh man, I know. Wait, what happened to Jeremy?
Oh yeah, I'm not that guy. Let's not talk about that.
Dude, are we still in David?
Yeah, we're still here. Why are we still here
I
though?
don't know, man. We've seen all this already.
Let's go somewhere new.
Let's do it, man.
All
Let's
right.
get out of here.
Let's go.
All right. So we're in the Kimmel, right?
We are in the Kimmel,
Good.
146 East 3rd Street.
You know, I know who you are.
Yeah.
Scott Gibson,
Yes,
Fire Blocks guru.
yes.
But tell me a little bit more. You know, where are you from? Tell me about your vision. Tell me a little bit.
We're cultivators, right? So we cultivate development. So the first part of what we're doing is this is a development project. We're doing some residential across the street, right, in the Huffman David building.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing residential in the Elks building, you know, with mixed use on the, you know, office and other things on, you know, F&B and retail on the first floor. So it's a large.
F&B, food and beverage?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sorry, I'm a jargon guy. Sometimes abbreviate things.
You're acronym city. I know how it is.
Right.
Okay.
I'm guilty. So, but the long and short of it is we're doing a mixed use live work play space, right? The Fire Blocks district is essentially
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Okay.
And what we're trying to do on top of that is just make that a platform for our ideas of sustainability and how that translates into good business.
Well, show me around. Show me some
All
stuff.
right, cool. So if you'll notice, the ceilings are all like really tall. You know, compared to modern construction, these ceilings, I believe, are 15.5 feet tall. Most of our buildings are all 15 to 16 feet on the first floor. That's kind of a common theme. And the reason why they did a lot of that was to push the natural light, to be able to have more light then come in from the front of the building and push back towards the back of the space, because you know they didn't have the lighting systems they have today to drive all that. So part of that was just a function of being able to push light through the space.
Right. This thing is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, these original doors, they're pretty awesome. They're super thick and heavy, partially because they're fire rated too. But this building has 4 separate elevator shafts. And so it was a commercial building by design. And so, you know, we looked at trying to incorporate these into the new layout that we're gonna be doing for the condos, and it just didn't work. So we'll keep the shape intact, I think. We may turn them into like cool little office spaces or something for the future tenants. But what we're going to do is this part of the building will literally be like the lobby for the residential folks. And then there's going to be an elevator on the outside encased in glass.
Okay.
That's going to service the whole building. And go ahead.
So what's the plan for Kimmel?
So we're going to be doing 12 luxury condos here. So
Okay.
on the 2nd floor, 3rd floor, which is what we're on, and then the 4th floor, we're going to be doing a unit in each bay as we go down on those 3 floors.
That's
East
what's
3rd
so
Street-
beautiful about this place, the library view.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is
So will this be one unit?
one unit. And here's the thing, the ceilings are tall enough,
Yeah.
we can do a loft in here. So there's actually a layout that we've done where there's gonna be a staircase that goes up here.
Okay.
And then there'll be a lofted up portion of this, or the staircase comes, it's right about here maybe. You can do some fun things with these spaces. If I was to do a condo in downtown, this is the one I'd want.
This is where you do it.
Yep. For me, at least.
Is there anything else to see in this building?
Oh, there's a cool fire escape back here. So the first time I came through this building was 3 years ago. In order to get to where we wanted to get, to the other parts of this building,
Yeah.
this was the only way we could get to it. So I had to climb out here on this fire escape.
Dude, let's do it. This is awesome.
It's negative 10 degrees or whatever it was outside. And this is how we got to the other spots in the building. Pretty cool. Let's see if I can get this thing to open. So this is how I actually went through and looked at this building for the first time, was opening up these windows and climbing through here on this fire escape.
Did you? Oh man, I'm an adventurer. I'd love that. Show me something else, man. This was great. I love seeing this. What else can we do?
Let's go check out the DP&L, right around the corner by Century.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
Century.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody loves Century Bar.
I love Century Park.